Hello everyone and welcome to Stardew Valley. It is the 3rd of spring. We are on Rocky Top Farm, and let's go ahead and click on the television and see what kind of a day it's going to be. Weather report. Welcome to KOZU 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment, and now the weather forecast for tomorrow. And that's actually going to be the last time I read that first little intro thing, because it never changes. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Well, that's both good and bad. That's really good because that means I could potentially upgrade my watering can, but I don't have the money for it. I believe the first upgrade costs 2,000 gold. And I'd also need the 5 copper bars, which well, let's see. Maybe they've cleared away the rock slide. I can't remember exactly which day that happens, but I believe it's sometime within the first week of spring. And let's see what the fortune teller has to say. Welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Oh, well, that's no good. I guess the spirits woke up, took one look out the window, saw it was raining, and they just decided to be sour for the whole rest of the day. Well, we have a letter. That's a good start to maybe having the thing cleared away. Nope, just Pierre's. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Which that is something I pretty much need to prioritize today. There are a number of different things I could do today, but since it's raining, and since I've just recently gotten a hold of it, I am going to go ahead and start fishing. Because in the beginning, your fishing level is rather low, and so the way that you fish, which let me see if I can try to show you right here. You basically hold the mouse button down, it fills up that green bar. If you can get it all the way to the end perfectly, it'll say max. And then you got this other little tiny fishing bar, which you've got to keep the fish in front of. And I'm not really paying much attention right now to this because this is the very first time I've ever fished. And so in the game, you're basically given this little trial thing where that bar that's on the right, it will not go down. No matter where the fish is, no matter where the little green bar is, it will never go down. The first fish is basically a freebie. But anyway, you control this one by sort of timing the clicks of your mouse correctly. And you can make the bar go up and down. Normally, whenever the bar is not behind the fish, the bar on the right goes down. And then when you go there, I caught it. What did I catch? A catfish, really? That's actually one of the hardest, well, not the hardest, but it's a particularly tricky fish to catch. So I guess it's and it's one that I need. I need that one for reasons, which we'll get into later. But time is now running away with me. Anyway, but that fishing bar is very small in the beginning, the one that's going up and down the screen. And the more you fish, and also the better you can purchase better rods, that bar will get bigger, and so it will make fishing a lot easier for you. But basically, I just want to get some practice done as soon as I can in the game, so that I can start increasing my fishing level very quickly, so that at the same time I can start making it easier on myself to actually catch fish. Oh, well, okay. Okay, the fishing is going to have to wait for just a little bit, because I am going to go through and I'm going to clear out a large amount of the rock that is down there. I need to be careful that I don't use up too much of my energy, because fishing requires energy as well. It's Wednesday, so Pierre is closed. But now that I think about it, I don't really want to do much farming until I have the scarecrow. But I don't get the scarecrow until I am able to get up to farming level 1, and I won't be able to get up to farming level 1 unless I do more farming. I'm not sure if tilling the ground counts as something that increases your farming level. I would hope it would, because then that would mean I might be able to increase my farming level. Ah, pinecone. You know what, I'm just going to try it. Come on. There we go. I'm just going to till up a patch of ground here until I'm about half of my energy bar, which would be, okay, be 135. And I'm hoping that this will give me enough farming skill that when I go to sleep tonight, I'll get a farming level and then be able to craft both the scarecrow and also the basic fertilizer, because I need both. Not only that, but you can sometimes dig things up on your farm. Clay, rock, usually clay, sometimes even an artifact. And when I say that, I mean without worms being on top of them. Whenever you have worms, of course, there's always something under the earth there, and I went too far. Oh well. But if I'm lucky, that will get me a level in farming tonight. And let me go ahead and dump off all of the random odds and ends that are in my inventory right now, because my inventory is so small. And I am going to go out and I'm going to do some fishing. Oh, wait. Before I forget, lest I forget, introductions. First thing I need to do, first and foremost. Run into town and drop by the clinic and see if I can formally introduce myself to the doctor. And I believe he'll be in his clinic today because it's raining. Ha 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 ha! And let's see what happens. There we go, the journal's updated. Okay, so it does count Clint walking up and basically saying, "Hi, I've got a furnace recipe for you," as one of the actual introductions. Okay. I do know that before I have accidentally given gifts to people before I've actually formally introduced myself to them, and that has kind of thrown a little weird... I don't necessarily want to call it a glitch, but it's thrown a weird little thing into the game where it doesn't register you as actually having been introduced to them because you never talked to them, you just gave them a gift. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Thank you, Harvey. And Harvey, as long as he's here, this is also where you can buy the medicine. No, really, Harvey. I walk up to your counter to theoretically buy products from you. Not really, but I was going to at least go through the motions. And you just walk away. Well, fine. Okay. I'm looking for someone to bring me 15 copper ores to see if any rare gems are hidden inside. Clint. 180 gold on delivery. You can keep the ores after Clint inspects them. I'm going to accept this. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but I'm going to accept it. And then today, I'm going to prioritize fishing. And then if I can catch enough fish today to earn enough money to purchase the backpack upgrade, I will do the backpack upgrade. And then if I get the backpack upgrade, and again, if the boulder is removed tomorrow, then I will go to the mine and try to get more of the copper. Which I had 20, but I used it on a furnace, so... Oh well. What am I going to do today? Probably nothing. It's nice to have a day off every once in a while. Take some time, recuperate your energy, rest, relax. In real life, I like to garden. Ooh, gold. Doesn't do me too terribly much good whenever it's just two like that, but still, gold. I will not turn my nose up at gold in any amount. And any other little... I actually almost forgot about the bridge there. So many little things to prioritize in the beginning. Fix the bridge, your house. There we go, max. Fix the bridge, your house, the watering can. Oh, what's the other one? Scarecrow. All the little priorities. Get your fishing level up. Which, again, normally I don't even really prioritize the, oh, come here, fishy. Fishy! I don't prioritize the watering can. Come on, fishy. Fishy! Fishy! Here, fishy! Come on. Oh, I hate having such a tiny little bar. And the way it moves is probably just an anchovy or a sardine, but that's actually very good because that's what I need right now. I need easy to catch fish. Okay. And it's sardine! Yeah, it was really lucky for me to have my very first fish, a catfish, because they are kind of a tricky fish to catch. Sardines are actually pretty easy fish to catch. It's just that right now my level's so low, that bar is so small that, well, and I'm not an expert fisherman in this game either, so, you know, it's not just, you know, it's not like it's just the game mechanics, it's also just the simple fact that, you know, fishing is a little bit tricky in this game, and I'm just not the best fisherman either. It comes down to me just not being the greatest Stardew Valley fisher guy. Oh, yeah, I need to check my journal, too. I think there's some money that you get for, completing that introduction quest. I don't know how much it is, but I think you get a little money for doing that. Oh no, fishy. But, oh, but going back to what I was talking about with Sebastian, how he was talking about he might do nothing today. Sometimes it is nice to just do nothing, just to relax and enjoy yourself. And, you know, doing nothing doesn't always entail actually literally doing nothing. As I said, in real life, I actually like to garden a little bit. I've got some planters that I have that I keep flowers in. I've actually got some growing right now, despite the fact that it's about the middle of November. In my part of the world, it's actually still really warm. It's only just now starting to cool off. Which usually we've had a few northerns blow in by now. Kind of towards the end of October, but it's been awfully warm in my part of the world. Unusually warm. But, it never gets terribly bitterly cold here. I mean, it can get pretty, you know, chilly. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the fish. Oh, there went the fish. It can get pretty chilly, but for the most part, we don't get much snow. And usually if it gets down to, say, if it gets down into even the high 20s, that's usually pretty cold for around here. Because normally it doesn't get below freezing throughout the winter, except maybe a handful of times. And so right now I've got some daisies that I'm growing, some Gerber daisies, some mums, of course, just because it's the season for them. Type of flowering lavender, but it's not a true lavender, not like the herb. It's just called that, but it's a flowering plant that should be able to overwinter just fine. But I guess I'll find out. Oh no 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 no! Well, phooey, I think it's gotten a little too late in the evening now. Hello, Willie. Some fish come and go with the seasons. Others only come out at night or in the rain. Thank you for the advice, sir. But, I've got a few plants here and there outside, and that's usually what I do on a day where I want to relax, is I just kind of enjoy my little garden a little bit. I enjoy fishing too, but around here there's just not very many places to really go to fish. Plus, I don't have a fishing rod anymore. That's kind of the first thing you need before you can fish, is a fishing rod. Ah, smallmouth bass. Come on, fishy fishy. I need some money, and I still haven't checked my journal. Well, bother. Okay, after this fish, I need to check my journal. No! Fishy! Ah, bream. Now, how to win friends. Giving gifts is a great way to build friendships. Learn each person's individual tastes, and you'll be popular in no time. Objective, give someone a gift. I'm going to do that, but at the same time, it does... because this is a game, so really the only way you can, really show somebody in the game that you want to be friends, the only way you can do something really nice for them is usually just to give them a gift. Unless there was like a favor system, but I would say that that's the, I'm starting to feel exhausted. I would say that by posting something on the bulletin board and asking for it, that's basically the way you go out and do a favor for your friends. Oh. There we go. Another smallmouth bass. Oh, right. Oh. Fishing uses so much of your energy. Oh wait, I've got seaweed. Never mind, I can eat that up. Keep going. No! I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Oh, drat! Oh, drat. Well, bother. Let's go ahead and eat some of this seaweed. Give me some energy back. I believe one piece of seaweed usually gives you 13 energy, which I think is just a little bit less than the energy you need for 2 casts. I could be wrong on that. Ah, fishy. Oh, this one was a simple one. I just goofed that one myself. C'est la vie. A new record. I don't believe that the size of the fish actually calculates into its value when you sell it. It's more like just sort of a flavor text on that. Ooh, another new record. I believe it's just sort of a flavor text that happens in the collections. For example, on the bream, for example, it shows you the name of the fish, bream, its little description, a fairly common river fish that becomes active at night, and your number that you've caught and the biggest catch you've had. I could be wrong on that. Let's see, sardine, biggest catch 2 inches. Let me see, bream, biggest catch right now 16 inches and it's worth 45 gold. So let's see if I happen to catch a larger bream, let's see if that makes its price go up any. I don't think it does. I kind of wish that it would a little bit, just because, in real life, bigger fish are worth more. Well, generally, not always. Depending on the fish, sometimes bigger fish aren't worth more, because it can affect the flavor or the texture. Oh, that's right, I already spoke to Harvey. I need a little warm-me-up to be ready for another cold night on the ocean. Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town blacksmith if you ever need to upgrade your tools. I'm your guy. Oh, it's actually going through his introduction text, because I didn't ever actually walk up and introduce myself to him. Well, that's interesting. Okay. And of course, here's Shane. No, I don't have time to chat with you. Okay. I understand you're busy, standing in your corner, listening to the crackle of the flames. Hey kid, you're too young to be moping around in a place like this. And same thing. Hi Leah! Oh Leah, if I had caught some driftwood I would have given it to you. She loves driftwood as a gift. I think Leah's like, let's see, Leah enjoys driftwood, and then I think Sam either likes or loves, I think it's just likes, Joja Cola. Which both of those two things are technically categorized as trash, and I think they're the only two people in town you can actually give trash to without them, you know, thinking it's an awful, horrible gift. But it's those two specific things exactly. Leah, because she loves to sculpt with wood, she likes driftwood, and then Sam just likes cola. But you can try to give Joja Cola to pretty much anybody else and they're going to hate it. This morning I accidentally stepped on a bug. Oh, that's okay, Leah. There's lots of them. You know, and I'm not trying to belittle what she did, you know, or rather, not, well, it's not so much what she did. I mean, you know, people step on bugs, bugs get squished, it happens. But I'm not trying to belittle her emotions, but it's just, there are lots and lots and lots of bugs in the world, and, you know, of course, if you do feel bad about doing that because you have a particularly fond interest in nature and animals and living things in general, which I believe Leah does, as you get to know her more, you seem to discover that she does have a very strong affinity for nature and animals in general. There we go. None of those were particularly rare. The bream, the sardine, the smallmouth bass, none of those are particularly rare, so I'm just going to sell all of them and hope I get a nice, pretty penny from them. And with that, off to bed. And so here we go. Let's see what we made. Ah! Level 1 fishing. Yes! My bar got a little bit bigger. My fishing rod proficiency has gone up by 1. But nothing to do with farming. Well... oh well. So what do we have? 3 bream, 5 smallmouth bass, 2 sardines, 2 sardines. Okay. Well, that concludes the 3rd day of spring, year 1. And I want to thank you all for joining me. And as always, I hope you have a good day, good evening, good morning, whatever time of day it may be for you as you watch this. And as always, have... oh, sorry, stretching. As always, good health, good luck, and happy gaming. See you guys later.